Welcome friends to the part 4 of making of Ninja Wall Jump game in Scratch. If you are new to this tutorial, please go through part 1, 2 and 3 first before watching this part. Last time, we made the running and jumping animation for the cat. In this video, we are going to make the obstacles drop down towards the cat. For that, let's select our obstacle from the sprite selection menu. We are going to choose a heart sprite as the obstacle. Right now the heart sprite is very big compared to the cat. Now let's start coding by dragging when green flag click blob from the events menu. Next go to looks menu and drag the set size block and attach it with the when green flag click block. Now edit the size 100% to 20% and let's click the green flag to see the change in size. The size of the obstacle looks okay for the game. Next, go to the control menu and drag a forever loop below the set size block as shown in the video. And go downwards on the control menu, you will find the create a clone of myself block, drag it inside the forever loop. Again, go upwards of the control menu and drag a wait block below the create a clone of myself block as shown in the video. Now edit the 1 seconds to 0.5 seconds. Now these block of codes will create a clone of itself every 0.5 seconds forever in the game. Now let's go downwards of the control block and drag a when I start as a clone block as shown in the video. Next let's drag the if else block and attach it with the when I start as clone block. Now let's go to the motions block and drag the go to XY block, but before dragging the block, make sure the heart is positioned near the blue building, as shown in the video. Now drag the go to XY block inside the if block as shown in the video. Next drag the heart near the orange building as shown in the video. Now again drag the go to XY block and place it inside the else block this time. Next let's go to the operators menu and drag the equals to operator as shown in the video. Now from the same menu drag the pick random number block and place it inside the equal to operator as shown in the video. Now let's edit the numbers of the equal to operator to 1 and in the pick random number operator edit the number as 0 to 1 as shown in the video. Now this code will pick a random number out of 0 and 1 and check if it is equals to 1 or not. Next drag the operator inside the if block as shown in the video. Now this code will pick a random number out of 0 and 1, and if the number is 1 then the clone will go near blue building, else it will go near the orange building. Next let's go to the control block and drag a repeat block and attach it below the if else block. Let's edit the number 10 and change it to number 30. This will repeat the code inside the repeat block 30 times. Next let's go to the motions menu and go downward and drag the change Y by 10 block inside the repeat block as shown in the video. Now let's go to control menu again and go downwards and drag the delete this clone block and attach it below the repeat block. Now let's edit the number 10 to -10 inside the change Y by 10 block so that the heart clone drops downwards. Now let's click the green flag and look at the output. The heart clones are falling downwards as expected, but the main heart sprite showing up in the game. Let's try to hide the main heart sprite. For that let's go to the looks menu and drag the high block and place it below the when green flag click block as shown in the video. This will hide the main heart sprite when we press the green flag. Now let's drag the show block from the same menu and place it below the when I start as clone block as shown in the video. This will show the clone when it is made. Now let's press the green flag and look at the output now. It looks as expected. Now the final part of this video tutorial, if the heart touches the cat sprite we need to stop the game. For that let's again go back to control menu and drag the when I start as clone block again. Now drag the forever loop and attach it to the when I start as clone block as shown in the video. Let's drag an if block and place it inside the forever loop. Next, go to Sensing menu and drag the touching block and drag it inside the conditioned if block as shown in the video, and select the cat sprite in the touching block as shown in the video. At last, go to control block and drag the stop all block inside the if block. This will stop the game if the heart touches the cat. Now let's try our final code. The heart seems to be moving down very fast. To adjust the falling speed of heart, let's add it to change Y by -10 block to -8, and you can adjust the speed of your game as you like. Now let's try one more time. Now the speed of heart seems good for me. Thank you friends for watching the tutorial, and see you in the next part.